Staying with Indian diplomacy, New Delhi is hosting a very special guest, the Prime Minister of Bangladesh, Sheikh Hasina. Now, I know what you're thinking. Didn't Hasina just visit India? Well, she did. She was among the leaders who attended Prime Minister Narendra Modi's swearing-in ceremony. And 2 weeks later, she's back here. And that in itself tells a story. Sheikh Hasina landed in New Delhi earlier today. She also met Foreign Minister S. Jaishankar. But tomorrow is a crucial day. She will get a ceremonial welcome at the Rashtrapati Bhavan. After that, she will hold bilateral talks with Prime Minister Modi. So Saturday is the moving day. And what can we expect? Let's talk symbolism first. This is the first incoming bilateral visit of Modi's third term. It tells you about India's priorities. As the Prime Minister says, it's neighbourhood first. Secondly, Sheikh Hasina is visiting India before China. Her trip to Beijing was announced earlier this month. She's expected to travel in the second week of July, and before that, she's decided to come to India. What does that tell you? Dhaka too is showing its priorities. India before China. Now we come to the specifics. What are the expected outcomes? Reports say 10 agreements are in the pipeline. They cover multiple sectors like energy, connectivity and trade. Some joint projects will also be announced, like the India-Bangladesh Friendship Bridge. It connects India's northeast to Ramgarh in Bangladesh. The idea is to give northeastern states access to the sea. Now, this project began in 2021. Hasina and Modi are expected to inaugurate it. Both leaders have clear expectations from this visit. We look at Sheikh Hasina first. What are her expectations? Her biggest demand is a water sharing agreement for Teesta. Now, Teesta, as you would know, is a major river in South Asia. It originates in the Indian state of Sikkim. It flows via West Bengal and Bangladesh and finally empties into the Bay of Bengal. Right now, India gets almost 55% of Teesta's water, but Dhaka wants India to share more. Northern Bangladesh faces water shortage in the summer. So Hasina is pushing for a water sharing agreement. Just one problem though. West Bengal is not on board. Until the state government agrees, a deal cannot be struck, which is why Dhaka is pursuing alternatives, mainly a river restoration project. Bangladesh wants to improve Teesta's water flow. They want to dredge the river bed, build embankments and reclaim land near the river. Again, just one problem. This project will cost a lot of money, around $1 billion. That will be the bill. China has already filed a proposal to do it for Bangladesh. The Chinese want to build it. And this has spooked India. Last month, New Delhi rushed its foreign secretary to Dhaka. He too expressed interest in this project. So water sharing is Sheikh Hasina's top demand. I guess it was expected. Bangladesh has more than 170 million people and most of them live near river basins. Now we come to Prime Minister Modi. What will be his expectations? Mainly assurances. China's footprint has grown in Dhaka. They have invested close to $30 billion in Bangladesh. This money has gone into crucial projects like rail bridges and tunnels. Then you have loans. Dhaka owes around $17 billion to China and they want more money. Hasina has requested China for another loan. It's worth almost $5 billion. Even military contact is increasing. This year, China and Bangladesh held a joint military drill, the first such exercise by both countries. Now, if you add all of this up, one thing becomes very, very clear. Bangladesh cannot pick between India and China. It may prioritize India, but it cannot abandon China. That is why this visit is important. India's neighbourhood policy has come under criticism. China has made significant gains in Nepal, the Maldives and Sri Lanka. So in many ways, Dhaka is the last ally standing. And that gives Sheikh Hasina a lot of leverage. It also puts the ball in New Delhi's court. Modi sent a positive signal by inviting India's neighbours to his inauguration. The key is to build on that. We'll be tracking this visit closely.